Hello and welcome back to Season Sisters. I'm Autumn.
I'm Summer.
And today we're going to be talking about Pounders Season 8, Episode 9, Crying Tears of Blood.
Yeah.
Before we get into it, I think it's interesting that TLC keeps proving me wrong that they can make a more boring episode.
You did say that today. I did get a text from you while I was at work that was like, this is terrible. I'm so tired of boring
I
episodes.
hated this one. It was so boring.
Not a lot happened. I didn't feel like I was as bored as I was last week. I didn't check my time as much.
Oh my God. See, like, maybe it doesn't. Okay, it doesn't help that I had to wake up at like 5:30 because I had an appointment today. So I did this like half asleep, like glasses still on, didn't even put my contacts in. And I was just like, I got up early for this.
Girl, you know I'm trying real hard to give you sympathy. I get up every day at 4.
That is you decide to do that. That is on you.
But that is for my job too.
Yeah, but I didn't go to bed till like midnight because I was playing Baldur's Gate because I'm a child and I have no responsibilities.
And because our brother asked you to play it, which is really good of you.
I didn't play with him last night, so.
Oh, okay. Spoilers for our brother.
But anyway, so you didn't hate this episode as much as I did because I barely have 3 pages. I usually have 6, and this week I barely got to 3 pages of notes.
I mean, I feel like considering the normal episodes, like, and how angry I am not angry with anybody for this episode, which is nice.
That's why it was boring.
But I feel better getting up and going to work with children and not being like, wow, I hate everybody involved.
I feel like
I'm it's better for me.
Things are settling down, and I really hope that Tammy is feeling better. But I like raging personally.
Well, and you did, to be fair, we need to be honest too, because you did say you're going to try to give Tammy some grace. And
I am. This week I've been doing a lot of like thinking about it, and I've decided I'm going to try to give her grace because I've never been in that situation. I don't know what it would feel like to feel that out of control, especially if it feels like you can't help it. You know what I mean? So, and then I also think that if I were her sibling, if it were you doing this, like how I would feel. And it would feel like really bad. It would be awful.
I'm really proud of you. I'm not going to give her
not in that place.
I'm not in that place yet. Yeah, I just don't care.
I'm sure she'll piss me off and it'll go back to me hating her. But I really hope she gets help because I've never dealt with that. So I hope for her family's sake and her sake and Andrea's sake that this gets figured out and she can be a person that they want to be with, or the person that they miss, you know.
I mean,
they're
I think
Tammy.
That's really sweet. I think that's really good of you. I'm not there. I'm still going to talk a lot of smack.
I'm still not going to hold back though, and I still think that she needs to take accountability for her actions.
Oh yeah.
Because regardless of whether or not it was, you know, not intentional, her behavior, you hurt people, and those people need to be apologized to.
Yeah, and it doesn't take anything to, it doesn't take anything to apologize. Little sisters are easy. I love you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, I feel like most people would be fine with that, you know?
I mean, sure. I wish I could say I would be. Sometimes I take apologies. I'm like, okay, well.
That's if when you're still pissed.
But I am. I don't take apologies well. Or give them well.
I don't know. I haven't had to apologize to you in a really long time. Well,
that's right.
I haven't apologized to you in a really long time. I don't know if I've needed to, but
we're not those kind of people. It's fine. I don't think we're the kind of people.
No, we're squashing people. We just kind of move on, which is not healthy.
Need therapy. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not healthy, but I also think that sometimes, like I've said on other episodes, if I brought up every small grievance, no one would want to spend time with me.
Yeah, I feel that. It's like, now I don't have a family or friends. Yeah.
Yeah. Because a lot of it is just like, especially like while I'm at work, I can make myself so angry.
Yeah.
For no reason. I can just
Yeah.
spiral at my
Yeah.
little desk.
It's so easy to do too.
It is, and it's not, I don't know, it's not healthy, and I have to really try to not do, like, negative self-speak and stuff like that and not let
Oh,
myself
yeah.
spiral. It doesn't always work, but I try. I try. I try my
You're doing
best.
so good.
No, I'm not. My eye hurts today. Stop.
It hurts today.
My eye
Your
hurts.
eye hurts. Not as
It
bad as
does.
Amy's. Spoilers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So what do we have for mullet time?
For mullet time, I have comments because this is my job now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yay.
So Mackenzie asked for a Sister Wives podcast, which I know about Sister Wives. I've never even seen, I don't think, a full episode of Sister Wives.
That would be fun.
Like,
It would be a lot of fun to do that. I'm into it. Like,
I
personally,
know
if
you.
you were game, I would do it.
I mean, I feel like eventually this has to end, right?
Sister Wives
Founders?
or 1,000 Pound Sisters?
Sister Wives is never going to end because he's not even married to those women anymore, and he's still.
Yeah, if we're
And
gonna do
I've even
yeah,
read what's her face's book.
Christine. See, this she
Yeah,
knows
sorry.
nothing about it.
I know nothing. I know just enough to make me not like certain people.
Like,
So
Summer's experience is me bitching about it, pretty much.
yeah, it's kind of
Because
like your
she's the
Sims
only
game.
person I could call and, like, download all of the drama during
Yeah,
the Christine divorce season.
yeah, and I would be like, oh my god, yeah, that's crazy. How many kids do they have? Yeah, so I'm game because I know nothing. Like,
Yeah, I think it would be fun. So,
nothing.
how many people haven't seen Sister Wives at this point? You
Just
know?
me, probably.
I know,
Just me.
exactly. It would be fun
just
getting to
just
show it to you.
me. But yeah, so Mackenzie, sounds like that's something that we're gonna work on. So
Yeah, it
I'm
sounds
game.
fun. I mean, this summer we'll have a lot more time to do
That's
stuff.
true. That's true. Unless I get my other job. I'm just kidding. I don't know if that's gonna happen now.
We'll see.
We'll see.
It's up to you.
I know. CB agrees with us about Tammy, or at least is excited that somebody else shares their opinion about it. And yeah,
It does
like
feel really nice.
Audie is trying to be better. I am not.
Well, I just feel like I feel the same way that I feel about things I've said, but I also am just trying to not be as angry at her.
That's good.
But we'll see how long that lasts.
For however long that lasts. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel. And then I don't know how to say this. I'm just gonna say sorry to Q.
Yeah.
Because that sounds fancy. Talked about RSVPing and how that's just a polite thing to do, and that is a lot of money and food. And I do agree. I guess I would just never. I can't remember ever RSVPing for anything in my entire life.
Because our family tends to be far more casual.
Yeah.
And so you never have at least when it comes to our family, like an RSVP reason. Like, there's like a potluck or no food or something like that. So it's just more whatever. Come or don't come.
But I do understand the point, because if I was trying to plan a party for 20 people and 40 show up, I'm gonna stress. So I do get it. I also don't host parties.
True.
So
true.
But yeah. So, and then Sarah let us know that they do actually, in drug testing, they can tell if you've had alcohol in the last 3 days, which I had no clue.
I didn't either. I didn't know that.
Which is why then the last episode, Amy was like, I can't drink. And it was like, oh, okay. Yeah. Because we were like, what is she talking about? So appreciate the knowledge.
I had no idea that you could test for that. And then I told Kyle, and Kyle was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. I just feel so green sometimes. I don't know these things.
I was like, I love learning new stuff. So I'm really glad that she let us know that, because I'm like, oh, that would make sense then. No clue.
No clue.
And then is it Ellen? I think that's right.
Ellen.
Yeah. So I have cats, and I think Audie said that was Jody.
It was. Jody kept okay, so Summer has a pop filter in front of her mic, and Jody kept smacking it every single time Summer would move it.
Yeah.
So Jody's not typically in the room while we're recording, so she was just a nut last week.
Yeah.
And now she's, oh my God. She always
Yeah,
has a
right.
cat with her, so if you ever hear noises in the background, it's a cat. It always
Yeah.
is.
Right now, Indiana is just full face.
Yeah, now
Or
she's
was
taking a
in the
bath on
camera.
the desk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
But
if I ever disappear, just know it is probably one of my girls because the boys could care less.
yes. Yeah, she has a lot going on while we're trying to record. They don't understand that she now has like a work from home
Yeah,
gig kind of a
I
thing.
have a side hobby now.
Yeah, side hobby.
And they do not respect that. Anyone with pets,
No.
I'm sure understands. But I think that was that when she scratched me,
Yeah,
or did we
she
cut
did.
that? Yeah, yeah,
Well, I
because
cut it out, but yeah, you got attacked.
she literally like I started bleeding like.
It was a
It was a whole
lot.
ordeal. It was a whole ordeal. She is locked out right now with her dad, so I just have the little one. So
Yeah,
we'll see how this goes.
little one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, and then like, do we have any more comments?
that's it. That's the last one.
And people have been messaging on Instagram. I had no idea.
Yeah, yeah.
I
So
didn't even think to check it until
I
this
don't even
week.
I don't even know if I follow our Instagram. I feel so bad. I'm gonna have
That's
to
fine.
do that.
But I'm going to try to respond to you guys on Instagram. I do have crippling social anxiety, so I will try my best.
Yeah,
But I appreciate it. It's so nice to hear from you guys. It really is. I love it.
yeah. I'm excited. I didn't even know that. So
I
that's cool.
know. It's nice finding people we can complain about 1,000-pound sisters with.
Yes, and we don't feel like such weirdos when we're just waiting in line somewhere talking about pounders. Like they're people we know.
There's a lot of us.
Yeah, which is so nice to finally find a community because it's always nice to feel like you belong. And you belong here.
You do. We love hearing from you guys. We really do.
Yeah, it's
anyway,
really fun.
All right, are we ready to
I think that's
get
the end
into
for mullet
this?
time.
Okay, let's get into this boring ass episode. Go for it.
It's not that bad. Crying tears of blood. Tammy's back on the fence when it comes to attending Amy's wedding. And Amy and Brian's wedding rehearsal goes anything but smooth. Which I feel like so much other stuff happened in this episode. They didn't even mention the surgery in this little blurb.
No, they didn't.
I've said it before. I feel like I've back up. I had another mullet time I forgot to mention.
Go for it.
Amy posted a new picture on, I think it was Facebook. It may have been YouTube. I can't remember where I saw it because I follow her on both. And it was one of these pictures of like two hands reaching for each other. And the caption was just, I thought this was great, or I thought this was uplifting, just want to share. And for some reason, it made me cry this morning when I found it. So it's really gorgeous. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know if I'm feeling uber emotional, but if you haven't checked it out, people, it is actually.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, maybe. I feel like I'm not regular enough to do that. What did you just start?
Started making sounds. Sorry.
But yeah,
I was just trying to see what
I forgot to mention that. Yeah, it was really, I don't know. I don't love the colors, but I thought it was really pretty. I was like, oh.
Okay. I'm looking for whatever you're talking about. Hands?
Yeah, they're like hands, and they're doing like almost like the God thing, from the Sistine Chapel, but not fingers. Okay. I don't know why I'm flipping you off now, but
well, you just are. That's fine. I don't see it on. Okay, I don't see it here, but it must be on Facebook.
But it was.
On Facebook.
I can find it, but I really liked it. People, like, if you haven't looked, for some reason it just hit me, and I was like, she's clearly growing as an artist, and I liked it so much more than soda can one.
I'm so annoyed right now. So like, sorry, this has nothing to do with the episode. So like 2 weeks ago, I tried to log into our Facebook and I could not remember the password. So I had them send me an email and they never sent the email. And now randomly I'm signed into Facebook.
That's hilarious, actually.
Oh, I'm so mad.
It's like, never mind. Annoying. I'm here.
All right. I'm looking for your hands.
I don't know.
I just hands. You lie.
I really liked him. Watch it not even be Amy, y'all, and I'm just a crazy person.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's like a fake account. I don't know.
It was really good. I liked it.
Whatever you're talking about.
I'll see if I can find it later and screenshot it and send it to you.
Okay. Let's get into this trash. Okay.
It's not all trash.
Then you're going to have to carry this because this is boring.
I will carry all of it. I'm so strong.
Oh, it's so stupid. Okay, so we start in Nashville, and Amy is heading to her eye doctor appointment, basically a consultation. And if it goes well, she can get surgery tomorrow. So
Right.
exciting.
Yeah.
And she talks about how she wants to look back on her wedding photos and see that she's beautiful. And then Brian, of course, is like, "You're already beautiful," and all that stuff, which
Which is good.
I need to talk to someone a little bit more because I don't know, I want to say their name just in case they don't want that out there. But like someone messaged on Instagram about the research they've been doing about Brian.
Yeah.
So I need to get my eyes on this research because maybe
Ooh.
he's terrible.
Oh my gosh, you got some tea you're gonna bring us tomorrow next week?
Maybe. Maybe. We'll
I
see.
hope
We'll
so.
see.
I don't even drink tea, but I would love tea. Let's go.
Yeah. Like he's always given me the like mm,
He gave you
ick,
the
I
ick in the
guess.
beginning. Yeah.
Yeah. And he gives me the ick on and off because sometimes he seems super supportive and then sometimes he just seems more possessive than
Yeah.
supportive. So, and it also is kind of alarming that Amy gets with him and then he's her whole world, you know?
Yeah. No, we have talked about
So,
that like she basically doesn't hang out with her family. She has a
no.
new friend, a new boyfriend, but not to play devil's advocate, but even if that's the case, Amy is doing worlds better than she was
Yeah,
back in the
that's
day.
true. But we saw
So,
that like extended scene that I can't confirm that I didn't hear it. You heard it though, where Brian told her that she would have to pay for repairs in his house.
yeah, yes. Weren't we in a hotel or something and we found
Yeah, we
it?
were in a hotel on the way home.
Yeah. So,
So
yeah.
yeesh. It was in one of those
So,
like, you know how like TLC does those more to love episodes like the next week or something and I don't know why they do that. Just do the more
no.
to love to begin with.
Yeah. Or have a place where
Cuz
I can click on it in extras or something after the episode's
yeah,
over. Just
I
give me
want
the
to see
blurb.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. He's clearly not the cream of the crop, you know?
Cream of the cock. Yeah, he's not the cream of the cock either.
He's not that either. He's definitely not like the most amazing guy I've ever seen in my life. So,
No, but I
we'll
love
see.
how Amy always seems to find guys who seem like they're obsessed with her. Because I feel like
She's
Michael was very
was
obsessed
obsessed.
with her. And now
True.
Brian is very upset. Like she definitely has if not a body type or a look type, she's got like a attention type. I don't know if that's a thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I will say
Cuz
that Michael
but
never
Michael worked.
seemed this possessive.
Yeah.
So,
See, I haven't seen him be possessive. I can't wait till you do your
well,
research to figure it out,
I
but
guess what I don't like is I don't particularly like when people can't keep their hands off of each other. You know, like and he touches her a lot in scenes, like a
yeah.
comforting kind of a thing. I don't like that. Like it works if it works for y'all, but it always makes me like why can't she be without you? Stop fucking touching her.
See, and I think I'm the opposite cuz I want to walk into a room and be able to look pretty quick and figure out, okay, so that's a couple, those are siblings, they hate each other. So I like the touching. So,
Oh, see. It always makes me like so I don't know cuz there's one couple that I know where it's like a second marriage, cool, they love each other, they're madly in love, but like the husband constantly has to be touching the wife constantly and
if
it's weird.
I don't appreciate being called out. No, I'm just kidding.
No, not you guys. Like I do think it's interesting that you say you like to look in a room and see who's married and not because our family always makes a point to not be with our spouses.
No.
So,
But
we
I
just want
do
other
I feel
people to
like
always be with their spouses.
yeah, because I wanna know who's coupled up. Like, I wanna be like, "That's your that's your got it, got it." I can't stand and this is my I'm big into PDA though, but
Ew.
I want to know.
Yeah. I'm fine. I guess there's a difference between like light like PDA versus like I don't know. It's just like you know like in middle school when you first get your like first serious boyfriend or something, or your friend does, and he just will not stop touching her.
Yeah.
It just gives me the heebie-jeebies because it's usually like, I don't know. In my experience, it's typically like a control aspect. So
Yeah.
that's what I worry
Maybe
about.
maybe that's, I mean, I remember mom talking to me about that when I was married, when I was dating my ex husband, that she didn't like the way he always touched me. So maybe that is something,
And he was
but I
awful.
don't, he was awful, but I guess I think one of my love languages is physical affection. So I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Like,
It is, but Carl doesn't touch you like in a
near as
gratuitous
much.
manner.
I
No.
know, right?
You do whatever you want, but like when we're at mom and dad's, Carl isn't like all over you, you know,
No,
like
no, yeah. He's too
it's
shy.
just, well, it's also a 20-year relationship. So anyway,
Yeah, we've been together
but
so long, it's like, ugh.
yeah. But so the doctor needs to see the scars on her eyes before she can get approved. And then we
Right.
go to Kentucky, and Darlene and Tammy, this looks like the same restaurant from like episode 1,
Wait,
season 1,
did
episode 1.
have you already stopped? I don't remember. It was this morning. Have we already gone through with her meeting with the doctor? Because I have so much to say.
No,
Okay.
she
I
hasn't
was
met
like,
with the doctor yet. They were still in the car.
oh, okay. Because I have stuff to talk about before
Yeah.
we
I
even
have
get
like
to
2
talk to the
sentences and
doctor.
then we go straight back to the doctor. So,
Okay, got you. Sorry.
to her credit, Tammy is pushing Darlene into
Which is more than I've
the
ever seen her
restaurant,
do.
which is nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there are all of like, I don't know, 15 people in this
Yeah.
restaurant. And Tammy gets overwhelmed and refuses to go into the dining room.
Which, okay, this is me. I don't like either one of these people, clearly.
True.
But the funniest thing for me is that she's pushing her mom in the wheelchair. She gets to the door and is like, this is too many people. And instead of pulling her mom out, just like leaves. And is
She
like,
leaves
well,
her.
like,
Yeah, she just leaves the wheelchair and walks away
it's so
back to a
funny.
table.
No, and she walks across the room and like sits. And I'm like, what the hell? Like,
Yeah,
if
I noticed
Darlene
that too.
couldn't, like, did
And Darlene's
Darlene
just sitting
move?
there like, okay.
Yeah, because then
Well,
the
now I'm
next scene
here.
is like she's sitting with Tammy. So it's like, did Tammy go back and move her? Did a waitress move her? Or did Darlene be like, okay, I guess I'll move myself? I just have I cracked, like, I literally LOL'd. I laughed so hard because I was like, she just left her mom. Not to mention, if you were trying to leave the restaurant, you're like, excuse me, ma'am, can you move out of
Yeah,
the
it looks
way?
like they ended up sitting in like an extended dining room or like a
Yeah.
banquet area or something.
Yeah,
So,
because to me it looks like they have a restaurant and then they have like a bakery or like a coffee shop kind of
yeah.
area.
And that's where they ended up sitting.
Yeah, because, which I don't know. Every time Tammy says overwhelmed, I just think of the Billy thing again, where she's like, "I'm getting overwhelmed," and she covers her head. So I just kind of
To be
like,
fair, though, she did a pretty good job in this episode not escalating.
yeah, but I think it's also because she only dealt with Darlene this entire episode.
Yeah, this episode, not worth it. This could have been an email for sure.
Yeah, I know, that's what you need to name it.
I think I am going to name the episode that because this was stupid. But anyway, so Tammy does admit that she's been freaking out on Darlene for no reason. And I do appreciate the
Yeah.
self-reflection because you have been.
But did she apologize, or did she just say
No,
that
she
she's
didn't
like, I'm going to
apologize.
take mom to lunch,
Which,
and
I
then I'm going to
mean,
leave her in the doorway?
saying
Which
I'm
I also thought
sorry
was
is
hilarious.
hard to do. So, I don't know. If you hurt everyone in your life, it would be a huge task to have to personally apologize to everyone instead of like, can we just pretend I wasn't a bitch and
But
move
like,
on?
okay, like, I don't know, this may be way out of left field, but like in Alcoholics Anonymous, they make you do that. That's one of the steps, right? Where you go and you make
Yes.
amends. And
Mhm.
that's how you get on the path to get over your addiction and over all that, or however over you can get.
Yeah.
So shouldn't she be willing to do that?
I
Like, if
don't
she really, because I don't know if we're there yet or not, but when she talks about how her medication is what was messing her up, she does not mention therapy. So I think you're right, or we're right. I don't think she's in therapy.
I don't know if she is, but she is calmer. So maybe
I mean, she controlled herself, which I mean, medication can mess you up.
it can. Yeah.
And I 1,000% think she's probably menopausal because I'm perimenopausal and I lost 8 stickers today at work. I forgot to tell you that.
Today?
Yeah, today I lost 8 and I even left work early.
Bro, what the hell? Okay.
All right.
Okay, when we get together in 2 weeks, you bring all of your fucking stickers again.
I can't bring all of them.
All of them.
Okay, I can do that. For y'all who don't
At
know,
least your favorites folder.
Yeah. When I argue or yell at a coworker, I lose a sticker.
She does, and I get to pick the sticker as her punishment.
It's sounds stupid, but it really makes me not yell at people. But yeah,
it motivates her. Clearly not though, but
no, because like
usually
once it
works.
starts, it's like so, and nothing
because you're
bad.
already then pushed to the edge.
Yeah, so I totally think she is or perimenopausal. I'm not putting myself on her, but
and to be fair, this is another thing I've been processing. I don't know when Caleb died, but like if you think about all the things that have changed in her life, it's a lot. You know?
It is. It's a lot.
It's a lot of stuff. I don't know. I'm trying to be I don't
fair.
know. I don't know the person I would be if I lost Kyle. So, and it's been less than 3 years.
Yeah.
Since he passed away. I don't know. It's a lot. The girl's gone through a lot. So I'm trying to give her some grace.
I guess
she
my
will piss
issue
me off. Eventually.
Yeah. I just feel like I can do some grace, but not this much. Like,
yeah, I get it.
I don't want to sound like Amy, but my grace tree is out of branches. There, right? That's an Amyism.
I just feel like if she genuinely tries to apologize or at least come to her sister with humility, then I'm willing to forgive, because I feel like as a sister myself who has, my sister literally just admitted that she lost 8 stickers today because she freaked out on someone. So
it was the same person.
I would want you back in my life. Of course, it's always the same fucking person.
She just annoys me so bad.
I know she annoys you. I know she does. She does.
Oh, it's just too much.
Yeah. Well, Jesus. All right. So then we go back to the doctor and they are approved for surgery. For some reason, we had like a 30-second clip of Amy and Brian like naming the shapes on a piece of paper alone in a room. And I was like, we couldn't have cut this at all.
Okay, so I have a couple things. So first off, when they arrive at the doctor's office, they park in valet. Is it? Yeah, never use valet parking. Oh no, wait, you and I did once.
Yeah,
when we went to go see Tenacious D.
When we saw Tenacious D, we stayed at the hotel across the street, and then I didn't know. You had to use valet. You had to use there was valet, no parking, and so the next morning, I didn't know how this worked. So they were like, valet costs $40. So I gave the guy in cash like $60 because I didn't know they charged it to your room.
Yeah.
So I just tipped some guy $60 for nothing.
He was like, "Thank you. Your car wasn't
bad." He got
so
excited. And the second he got excited, I was like, fuck.
It's like, I messed up, didn't I?
I messed this up. Yeah, because I thought I needed to like pay for the valet.
Yeah.
And then tip the guy and whoops.
Yeah, because I remember that's all we talked about on the way to the zoo. Yeah, it was like, that guy's really
that it cost me $100
to get your car. So I have only done valet once, and we messed it up the one time we did it. So
we fucked it up major.
It's another one of those, like, tell me you're making money without telling me you're making money. Like, he's just like, "We gotta go to valet." And then I don't know, like, some shoe person out there, it looked like Brian was wearing 2 different shoes when they walked into the doctor's
I know
office.
he has, like, really expensive
I know he has
shoes, like
nice Nikes,
Nikes. Yeah.
but it looked like he had on a yellow pair and a blue pair, and I was like, "Is this a thing? Am I
I'm
just
sure
being
it
dumb?"
is.
Because, like, from far away, it was the inside of one foot and the outside of another foot, so I was like, "Maybe it's a half-half, so from the front, it wouldn't look so weird." And then I spent the rest of the episode like a foot freak trying to figure out what his shoes were like. But did anyone else notice that? Because it drove me crazy. Okay, I could not
Yeah,
figure
no,
out
I
what was
didn't
happening.
even really
Okay, so
look
it's
at
just me.
his
Okay.
shoes.
Because it drove,
You
I
said
was
they
like,
were
what is
yellow
happening?
and blue, but
I
on
think
the
it was
inside?
yellow. Like, one was because you could only see, because it was just the only picture I could find was them walking in from valet into the doctor's office, and it was the outside of one shoe and the inside of the other, and I was like, those look like different shoes.
I
Like,
mean, I have no idea.
do
I don't know
just
enough about shoes.
I don't
I like
either.
Hoka's,
I like Skechers.
so you do like Skechers. You
I
should get a pair
love
of
me some
Hoka's, but
Skechers.
anyway, we've talked about that. But yeah, no, I've
But
never
yeah,
used valet ever again.
no, because it costs $100.
Yeah, it was a lesson. I
It was
feel
a
like
lesson.
my optimism, glass half full, is every time I fuck up, I basically just say, that was my new lesson.
Yeah,
Yay. I've
that's a
learned it.
lesson.
We'll figure out what my next one is.
See, and I loved them looking at the shapes because I feel like they did that because Amy couldn't read the last one because it was O is for elephant, and they were like, I don't know.
My long
Excuse me.
con is that she plants all of these stupid things
You
to
think
try and
so for
sell
her shirt
shirts.
sales? Yeah, for her
She's
shirt
either a
sales.
genius or an idiot. But I really think that the fact that she's just trying to make a shirt business off of her dumb
Yeah.
sayings to me means that she might be planting them. That's what I think.
Or she is now realizing that I can take all the stupid things I said in the past and make money off of it because y'all are.
Could be. But like in this episode, she says, like, oh, I have all of the centipedes for the
Yeah.
wedding instead of centerpieces. And then eventually she says the word centerpieces. And I'm just like, you did that on purpose.
I was like, this seems fake now. I'm over it.
I think it's fake. And now, like, every time she does it, I'm just like, bombastic side eye. You're faking.
You're like, this is for another shirt, isn't it?
But they said that, like, not only the wedding is in 10 days. That's how far we're out from the
10
wedding.
days.
And so at this point, they say that she will be red and her eyes will be crossed for 7 to 10 days. So basically, like, it'll be corrected to, instead of going out, they'll go in.
Yeah.
And she's still going to do it.
I do not understand why I understand that she wants to feel beautiful, but it's like, you could also lose your eyesight tomorrow and be blind for your wedding. So why not wait till after and then we can Photoshop it if we need to, or whatever you think you need to do. But let's not. Can we not?
Not her photoshopping. She just throws pictures into ChatGPT and they look like shit.
Well, then she can just AI it.
Did you see? Did I send it to you? She had a post this week of something like "Come meet Amy" or something like that. But every time she does that, that is not what Amy looks like. Who is
like,
this person? Oh, it was a photo from someone got married apparently, like within the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
One
like
of their
the
nephews.
niece or the nephews,
yeah, the isolated photo of her at the wedding was not her. No. And then I found the post of the actual photo of her with Lily. Completely different.
Yep. No, I did see that.
What is she doing?
I was like, that's not you, boo. That's not you.
Man.
Like, she's obsessed.
I want that level of delusion. I kind of have that. I still think I'm the size I was in high school. I'm not.
Aren't you?
No. God, no. Jeez, I ate that girl.
I ate that girl. I think I ate
like
two
sometimes
of her.
You'll like see like a pole in like an aisle at Walmart or something, and you're just like, I can get through there, and then you're like, I cannot. Actually, no.
This is a random Disney tangent. That's how I feel about Jungle Cruise. Every time we get in line for it, I'm like, yeah, this is enough space. I'm like, I have to go through here sideways, I feel like, just to make sure that I'm not,
Dude,
like,
right?
knocking
And,
lamps
like, if
off the
you ever
table.
go to Disneyland, all of their lines are like that.
Yeah.
Because
Just
there's
like,
so many rides in such a small area. Like, think of the Jungle Cruise line at Disney
yeah.
World. Everything is like that at Disneyland.
Yeah, I hate having to crab walk through an aisle. I'm like,
Yeah,
"I
but
hate this."
Disneyland's amazing. You should go.
Like, everyone I work with is, like, itty bitty, and that's fine, but it means that they're also like, "Oh, yeah, you can just go around me." I'm like, "No, I can't
No,
go
I can't.
around
Can you
you
please move? Can you
because
please move?
I could put you in my bra and, like, no,
You're
ma'am.
like, "No, I need more space.
I need more space in that." I
I
appreciate the
need
thought, but
COVID
no.
rules. 6
Yeah,
feet.
like 6 feet.
Move." But one thing, okay, this is the part of the episode that popped me because the doctor basically is making her follow, I don't know,
Yeah,
frog or something. And then he goes, "Actually, both of your eyes need the surgery." And then
yeah,
Amy's like, "I didn't know that my good eye also wandered." We all did. I mean,
yeah.
I
You've
don't
always
I'm glad you got it fixed, but like all of the people who've watched you, at least I've
yeah.
noticed, both eyes were wandering.
I did think it was interesting watching her eyes move like that because I was like,
It
"Oh, shoot,
was.
that's"
Yeah.
and then he's like, "Hey, let me show you," and he shows Brian, and it's like, "Oh, shoot, that is pretty obvious. What the heck?"
Yeah.
Because I
She
knew her eyes
honestly had
wandered.
more control than I thought she did.
She really did. Like, I was like,
Yeah.
"Okay," but you've always said that when she's pregnant, it looks like she's pregnant on her eyeball or her eye
Yeah,
nerve.
it's like when she's pregnant with Gage, when she gets really pregnant, like it's like he was sitting on her optical nerve or something.
Yeah, and it's just
Because
like
both eyes, and I'm not making fun of her, but when she got really pregnant, both of her eyes are just pointed out.
yeah.
And
See,
they're
and
like that until Gage come in case, yeah, until he's
and then she's
born.
like,
They're
"There we
just out.
go. We're good." No,
Yeah.
I just don't understand. Like, I'm glad that Amy did the surgery. I'm really glad that she thinks she needs to do surgery, but I don't know why we're doing it when the doctor literally says, "You will be swollen and red for 7 to 10 days."
Okay. I'm going to play devil's advocate real quick. Real quick. I can't talk. Sorry.
Real quick.
So, she just learned at a doctor's appointment that she's not going to be blind, and the thing that is causing her the most anxiety and pain in her life and making her feel unattractive can be fixed. So I
Yeah.
don't blame her for doing this, you know? Like, because the second you learn, like, oh no, we can actually take care of that, and that's something that's been hurting you, like
Yeah.
emotionally, yeah, I would do it too.
See, I understand wanting to get it done. I don't understand with a life
The
with
rush.
something, yeah, being like, "We have a wedding. I will book this for the week we get home from the honeymoon." Or I
Yeah,
don't know, because if it would have been the day before, if the guy would be like, "The only day I have to do your surgery is the day before your wedding," would she have gone and done it?
I doubt it.
Or does
I
she
mean,
really think
I
that
don't
10
know.
days, I don't know. I I'm all about, I understand you can be self-conscious, but, like, just be beautiful for who you are, and, like, I don't know,
Yeah, but
I
it's
feel
more, she
sad that
says that this is the thing that she was always bullied for. Like,
yeah,
this
I
is
did.
her pain.
Yeah, I did. I hated and loved the part. She's like, "Well, now once I get my eye fixed, I won't be bullied anymore." It's like, "Oh, girl, no." Like, there will be other things. Like, I wish that it was just like, "Oh, that kid makes fun of my shoes, so I won't wear these shoes anymore, and he won't bully me." It's like, "No,
Well,
next
it's
it'll be
kind of
something else."
like, you know how they always say that, like, if you lose weight or whatever problems you had when you were your top weight, those problems still exist.
Yeah.
It's not a magic like pill. So,
No.
but I mean, it is what it is. She decided that the eye surgery was a higher priority than the wedding. I'm not going to fault her. It's her decision. She knew the risks.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
I just wish, I don't know. I just wish there was someone else to be like, "Hey, I think we should wait." Like, just wait.
yeah.
Or maybe the doctor would have been a little bit like, "Hey, I will do this for you, but I need you to realize that your eyes will probably still be a little crossed. You will probably still be red, I might bother the heck out of you. I need you to have all of this. And maybe he
All
did,
this
and she still was
information.
like,
Yeah.
that's fine. But I just wish it was more. This needs to be a very serious thing. Like, are you okay with wearing sunglasses in your wedding photos because your eye is all gnarly?
Yeah. I think that, I mean, she's an adult. She made the decision and she's going to get to have bloody eyes at her wedding. That's cool.
Bloody
I mean,
eyes.
whatever. She looked
Yeah,
beautiful at her wedding,
it's her
so
wedding,
whatever.
so
Um, and then we go back to the diner with Darlene and Tammy, and Darlene says something like, Tammy keeps getting upset because something about like, she still thinks she's big pretty much, and that's why she's getting anxiety because she thinks people are going to look at her like they did when she was 725 pounds, which,
I
I
missed
mean,
that part.
maybe, but also I think that, I don't
I
know.
missed
This
that
is just
part,
kind
but
of Tammy.
I yeah, I think this is just who you are. I mean, it's just like you just said, like, losing weight doesn't change who you are, and getting eye surgery doesn't change who you are. It just changes
Mhm.
your outward appearance. If we don't work on the inside, we're still that same
Yeah,
person.
but if you got like if I don't know, if you were super self-conscious about like your nose or your teeth or something like that, and then you got it fixed, the change in your confidence would change who you are and change a
To an
lot of
ex
the world around you.
I think it would change some things, but not your
Well,
core.
yeah,
It
not
might change your
everything,
Yeah,
but it
because
could change your
I'm
confidence, it could change your relationships with people, it could change a lot.
well, yeah, Tammy's whole relationships have changed with people because she's miserable now to everybody.
I really hope she gets help. That's where I'm at.
I'm
Some are still being mean.
I don't have
I
to
hope
be
she gets
nice.
help. Yeah, I
I
think that
I
she seems calmer, but
I don't think she's
I
calmer. I think she's realizing that this mean girl streak is starting to get played out.
yeah, which makes me wonder what we're going to do next season, but um now they're talking about Darlene losing weight. And Darlene says something
Ugh.
about how she used to be like a 6X or something and now she's
Yeah,
wearing a 3X. And every single time anyone loses weight, Tammy thinks it's because they want what
to
she
be her.
has.
Yeah.
And I'm all like, girl, no one wants that.
No, because she went to go get her mom's like baked chicken. And she goes, my mom's never said it, but I know I'm an inspiration to her. And she wants to lose weight because I lost weight. I'm like, maybe she wants to lose weight because she's tired of her knees hurting. Like,
Yeah.
STFU.
Yeah. Or she just wants to feel better. I mean, it could 100% be. Honestly, Darlene does kind of strike me as the mom who would compete with their kids.
That's messed up.
So
But yeah.
100% maybe that's what she's doing, but it could also be for her own reasons. It's like how Tammy constantly says that Amy is jealous of her because
Yeah.
she's now smaller than Amy. And it's like Amy isn't thinking about you as much as you think she is.
No, I guarantee she's not. And
Yeah.
I get tired of the weight, but I mean weight is something that triggers me. So I don't know if watching 1,000 Pound Sisters is really good for my mental health.
Too bad.
I'm like,
It's your
ugh.
side hobby now.
Everybody talks about their weight on the show, and I have gone.
They do.
I can go through a whole day, a whole week, other than this podcast, and not talk about weight with random people, or with my mom, or my sister, or my husband. And it's all these people
Yeah.
do is talk about sizes because Tammy says that she's in a size 10 jean,
Yep.
which I looked it up. Do you know the measurements for a size 10?
No.
I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to like hold on, let me find it real quick. I screenshotted it because I was like, are you serious? And
Yeah.
this is not a shame. Like, it is not. But a size 10 has a 30-inch waist and a 39.5-inch hip.
Wow.
And I was like,
So like an apple shape, right? Is that what that is?
so
A
a 30
30-inch waist
yeah. See, and
and
that's what I did with my
39
hands
inches around your butt?
yeah.
That's okay.
But here's the deal. I don't know if my thighs are less than 30 inches around.
I
And
don't think so.
I know JJ's going to say something about that because not JJ. Who is it who always says make it sound like I'm huge?
Jason.
Yeah, Jason. But
Yeah.
sorry, JJ. Jason always says this. I make it sound like I'm huge, and I'm.
Yeah. Jason is one of Kyle's friends, and he was like, I've seen Summer. I know Summer. She makes herself sound ginormous the way she talks on this podcast.
It's like, but that was also when I was eating during the podcast a lot too. So
true.
But
when she was during her snacky phase.
But I looked it up and I was like, I don't know if my thighs are less than 30 inches. I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't measured myself since I was like 18. And when I was 18, I was a 36, 24, 36. Haha. Only if she's 5'3". Great. I had to pull the tape measure, but I got it.
But I got it. I can't breathe, but I got it. But I just
never again.
When she said that, I was like, no, I don't buy that.
No. I mean, I buy it. Like I think she's much smaller than she appears, because like we find out that Amy says that she weighs 222.
Yeah, that's like that's lying. That's like my driver's license probably says that right now. Actually,
I think my driver's license says 200. My freaking driver's license says 110. And I will never change it.
It's like 110.
I never weighed 110. Never. Even like that's what I in high school. The smallest I ever was, I was like 135.
I think my driver's license is at 210 or 220 now. And I remember the year that they were like, are you still 180? And I was like, no.
Like if they asked me if I was 110, I would be like, parts of me.
Sure.
I'm
110 plus.
Take a leg and a boob. There you go.
Yeah, you're good. You're totally fine. But no, I was like, I don't buy it. I just don't. But I just get tired of, why do we need, because she first says I'm in a 10. And it's like, no one cares. And if everyone.
Yeah, but Darlene says that she hasn't been a 10 since she was 7 or 8 years old. So
I don't even know if I was a 10. I think I skipped that stage. I think I went from like little kids to like grown-ups.
You did. You were one of those people who just kind of like puberty hit you like a semi-truck.
Yeah, overnight.
Yeah, not for me. I mean, no. Well, like I went from, because like I was a size 3 for a really long time, like between a 3 and a 5.
Yeah.
And then I have no idea. I stopped caring. Because again, mom cut my labels out.
Yeah, because you started getting obsessive.
I was not obsessive. I guess I was. Okay, I'll say I was obsessive. But it was the time. Like literally. The early 2000s, you were supposed to be a stick figure. That's what you had to be.
Didn't they call that like anorexic chic or something like that?
Yes.
Or heroin addict chic or something like that.
Heroin chic. Yes.
Yeah, heroin chic.
That was what was attractive. You had to be skinny. And then like we've talked about before, do you remember how freaking low the jeans were?
Yeah.
You could not have any spare.
You had to shave the top of your hoo-ha just to wear these jeans.
They went down so low you had to like shave the top.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of that, this is random people, but guess what I saw is trending again and coming back in fashion. Speaking of that, whale tail.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, no, they're selling
back then.
They're selling now jeans that actually have them attached that you can pull up. So yeah, whale tail is back in, people.
Wow.
And for those of you who don't know, that's when your thong just extends over your jeans.
Yeah. Yep, because our jeans were so low, your panties could not be inside your jeans.
But I feel like if you have those jeans, you could probably still wear them. You just pick up everything else now and be like, yep, see? I mean, like Pawpaw used to do.
Could you imagine doing that now? Because I love high rise. Like I did my low rise thing, my ultra low rise. Yeah. I will never do that again. I much prefer not having to worry about my butt crack coming out.
Right. I don't miss I can't really sit there because everything will show and it's cold.
That's why we had the extra, like, remember how long our tank tops were?
Yeah.
It's because your whole ass would come out when you would sit down.
Yeah.
Remember you didn't go up high enough.
You used to layer the tank tops. Like you had a really long one and then to wear underneath the longer one.
Like, or a ruffly one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
because
my gosh,
we couldn't make jeans that had more than a zipper that was like, well, y'all can't see, but this big.
like an inch and a half long. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys remember that.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
just
Give us your
remember
horror
how
stories.
the only thing good about it was, like, zipping and unzipping your pants to the bathroom was so much easier. It's like, zip, zip.
You
That's
didn't
it.
even have to. They were already halfway
Yeah,
down.
you're
You
almost
just
there.
took them off. My
But yeah.
goodness. Do you also remember the trend where like you couldn't show your panty line under
Yes.
any circumstances?
Yeah.
So we all had to act like we didn't wear panties.
Yes, panties are the devil.
Yeah. Like, oh no, I would never wear underwear.
I
Heaven
remember
forbid.
that because remember that was like the marketing of like these are the no show ones. Like they're either way
Yep.
long, but the shorts are longer than the shorts we wear, so they don't show a panty line. Or there's basically
Yeah.
just
Well,
nothing
because
there.
remember, like, there was a trend where the back of your jeans would have no pocket, it would be smooth.
Yeah,
And so if you had like without the pockets there, you would visibly see a panty line. Like I was probably in middle school when that was a thing. And I remember seeing other girls' panty lines and being like, oh my gosh, I could never.
I
I have to
can't
act like
imagine.
I don't even know what underwear is.
Yeah, I
It's
think
so stupid.
that was about the time I started going commando.
Yeah. It's about the time that I started buying thongs and like the cheekies or something.
Yeah.
So that ugh, I hate thongs too. Anyway.
But then
Anyway.
just randomly, I don't do commando now because of the movie Inside Man with I think it's Denzel Washington. Is that
Oh yeah.
because it freaks
Yeah, okay, if
me
you
out.
don't know, there's a scene in it's a bank robbery movie. It came out probably in like 2003 or something.
Yeah, broke
And
me
there's just
from
one part where they make everyone in the bank take off their clothes,
Yeah.
strip down to your panties. And since then, make sure you're always wearing underwear.
It freaks me out. Like I remember watching the movie like if I ever did this in a bank, I would just have a bra and my everything else out. Like
You'd be like, "Can I please keep my pants?"
yeah. No,
Like,
so
I don't
ever
have
since
any.
that movie, I cannot go commando. Like even at
See,
home, just in case somebody shows up, I was like,
used to
get undressed.
love going commando, but then like I would wear underwear to Disney. This is so much information. Sorry.
Sorry guys, TMI.
But then I would like it would hurt me
Yeah.
because I wasn't used to underwear at all. And then all of a sudden you're walking 15 miles a day.
Yeah.
And so now I wear underwear, so I'm always prepared for Disney.
See? I'm always prepared for the bank robbery, just in case.
Yay. TMI. So
sorry guys,
Tammy
we really do
says,
appreciate y'all.
this is why our episodes are so long. We talk
I'm
too
sorry.
much.
I'm sorry.
Tammy says that she hopes that eye surgery works out for Amy. And I do have in my notes that she does feel lighter than she did in the last several episodes. So she seems like we're starting to feel better, maybe coming out of the cloud, you know?
Yeah. I feel like
I hope.
I will give her I will let you have that I do think she was acting like she may not be through the tunnel, but maybe she's starting to see the light.
Yeah. I guess my issue with her behavior from this season is that she did all of these things and then she says she blacked out when she did them. I'm not saying she didn't black out when she did them, but you then go into your talking head interviews and you double down on everything you've done, which makes me feel like you know what you did, unless they're just amazing actresses. I doubt it.
No,
but
I don't think so.
I think we talked about that last week, but that's, I don't know. I hope she feels better. So Darlene, shocker, isn't going to the wedding. No.
Oh my
surprised.
gosh. I think you called that too. I think we both were like, yeah, she's not going to go.
Because she can't get up the stairs, which is valid.
But wait, you're on the computer. This place doesn't have a elevator.
What's it called?
Talbot's Tavern.
In Tavern. Okay. Bardstown, Kentucky.
There's no way it doesn't have, or they couldn't do the ceremony.
I thought you had
downstairs?
to be.
If you're a
what's
national.
It called?
Yeah, I thought you had to have ADA.
Well, but do you have to in a historic building?
I don't know.
Virtual
but
tour.
I feel like there would have to be something if people stay at this hotel.
I mean, I'm trying to see. I don't know how to see. I'm just spinning in the street.
I just feel like she is just making excuses to get out of going because we all knew she wasn't going to go because she's a terrible parent.
She is what she is. That's for sure. It
I
makes
don't
me
think she
sad.
loves Amy, and that like let me rephrase that. I don't think she loves Amy as much as Amy deserves to be loved. That's a better way of putting it.
I agree with that. I think that I don't know. I think that her childhood was probably awful, and I think that she did her best.
But she says she's like, well, I always love getting together with Tammy. I'm like, you have other kids, and you
There
just told this
is
one kid that you don't want to go to her wedding.
I don't know. I'm sure that it looked like they went upstairs for the wedding location, but there
Yeah.
is a door because it's kind of on a hill, sort of, not really a hill, but like most of the doors have stairs up, but there's one door that has no stairs to get in.
Okay.
But I can't really figure anything else out past that. Also, this is why our episodes are too long. Anyway, so Darlene's not going to the wedding. And then Tammy says she isn't sure if she's going to go because she feels like Amy doesn't truly want her there. And she says she just wants a sign that Amy still wants to be a part of her life. I do understand where she's coming from
Yeah.
because I can understand that emotion. Like she's made it clear. Amy has made it clear that she's done with Tammy. And so I
Yeah.
can see why putting yourself out there would be a lot to ask.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I also feel like
I don't know why I'm
Amy
being so
already
nice today.
I don't either. I don't love it. Um like who is this person?
I don't
Where's
know.
my
I thought about
sister?
it all week. I literally thought about it after we stopped recording last week, and I've been,
No.
yeah,
I'm not
been
because here's the
unpacking
deal.
it.
Amy already extended herself because she did send them an invitation.
She did twice,
And I
right?
mean, she
Because
has.
they got the
Yeah.
verbal and then they
And then
got
they
the
sent one.
official.
And then she
Yeah.
RSVP'd, which means that's something else. My thing is that I don't think Amy needs to extend herself. You're the one who called her a deadbeat parent, told
Yeah.
remember our mad libs of text messages
Cuss
where we
words.
have no
Yeah.
clue what she was saying to her sister.
Yeah.
I don't need to extend myself. You screwed up. If you want
I
to know if
agree.
I want you, then why wouldn't you go through Chris, go through Brian, go through Andrea, somebody, and be like, hey, can you and I'm sorry I said those things. I just want to make sure because it's your day. Do you really want me there? Like, I want to be there for
Yeah.
you, but if you would rather not deal with the drama, I understand because I don't want to bring
Yeah.
drama either. I love you. It's your day. I'm sorry. That's all it takes. Like, this takes
Yeah.
minimal effort, and I'm not giving her credit anymore. I'm just not.
I agree with you. I 100% think that she needs to I can't talk. She needs to apologize to Amy. 100%.
1,000%. Yeah.
But I can also see where apologizing, like, I don't know. I don't like apologizing. I think it's embarrassing. I hate doing it. Admitting you're
Yeah.
wrong is a difficult thing to do.
Yeah.
So I can see where you could be like, can we just pretend like nothing happened?
But even that's a conversation you need to have with your sister. Be like,
True.
hey, can we just move on from this point? Can you know
Yeah.
that I love you and we just move on? Can we leave everything back? Because then even that puts it in her court for Amy to be like, no, I need you to apologize for what you did. Or, you know what? Yeah. Just no.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I still
Yeah.
feel like it
I
needs to be
still think
Amy's
that,
decision.
yeah, it is Amy's decision. I do think that Tammy is still avoiding accountability, which
For
is
sure.
from season 1.
Yeah.
She's doing it in season 1. So
Yeah.
it's not surprising that we're still not taking accountability for our actions or how much we've
Yeah.
hurt people now.
No, we don't care.
So I'm not surprised, but I don't know. I guess I talked to Jacob about it. So Jacob
Okay.
was talking about it, and he was basically empathizing with Chris because we talked last week. You were mad at Chris for giving Tammy like excuses, basically.
Yeah, he's like, no, she apologized. And Missy's like, no, she didn't. I was like,
yeah.
no,
And
I'm
Jacob
over
was
that.
like, as a brother, I would want you guys to get along. And he basically said that he felt for Chris because it would be a shitty situation.
Yeah.
Chris just wants his family to be normal again. He misses his sisters. He misses joking around with them. Like, you've got Amanda, who's sick right now. Tammy and Amy, who are at each other's throats. And so it's just him and Misty.
Yeah.
Like, everyone else is separated. That's hard.
Yeah.
And life is short.
I don't know.
So
it would be hard.
I think he's just trying to see little glimpses of sunlight.
Did you start taking happy pills, or are you drinking again?
No, neither. I did start my period. Maybe I'm just in a good phase of it or something. I don't know. I'm just
like, you're so...
I got tired of being angry. I'll be angry again, guys. I promise. I promise. She'll piss me off again. Just not this episode.
I'll kick her. Don't worry. It's fine.
But like, okay, so we get to see the eye surgery.
Oh,
I was not expecting that.
I put my hand up like this over my phone because I was like,
"Did you really?" Because I don't
want to see it. As soon as they
Kyle
went at her eye, I was like,
away.
"Oh, no!"
Kyle hates like eye gore.
That's a good
not
movie.
The character.
Oh,
shut up. But like, I've never seen inside an eye before. That was nuts.
I still haven't seen it. I'm not going to lie to you.
Okay, it was pretty cool.
I watched it twice and still covered it up every time. Also, why is Brian by himself?
We got like this really... because... I'm guessing because it's in Tennessee. That's my guess.
I don't know. I just felt like that was weird. I was like, this is a serious surgery and
he's
no one is going?
A bizarro guy.
Yeah.
But Summer, we got this really cool video of our dad's heart after his bypass.
Yeah, no.
Super cool video.
Nope.
Summer still never watched it.
Nope.
Summer doesn't like surgery stuff.
And for those of you who have listened enough, that is after that surgery, when we watched the video, is when I went to the corner and hid like a sick cat.
Yeah. Summer disappeared and I had to go find her.
Because everyone was like, you need to watch it. Watch it. Watch it. I was like, I don't want to. It's like,
it was not that bad. It was not that bad. But Summer was already... Basically,
I was at capacity.
She was at capacity. And so by the time, because I was like, woo, this is over. I just need to go make sure my dad's okay. Once he wakes up, I'm going to feel so much better. And then Summer was gone. And so I went to the darkest, furthest corner of the hospital. And there she was. So,
I had my Cheetos and a Dr. Pepper.
And I found her and I wish I hadn't because she was so mad.
We also had, like, we've mentioned before, we're from a large family, and we had so much family there, which is good. Like, our dad is very loved. It was
a good distraction.
It was great.
No, it's for mom.
But when you have all these people who would just keep telling you to do something that you're already like, I'm not doing that, and I'm tired of being told what to do. I dipped out. I lost it.
You did. But I
by
think
the second person
overreacted. Everyone was just really excited that dad was fine.
I never overreact. I always overreact. I'm just kidding.
You stay overreacting.
I live overreacting.
You do.
8 stickers, guys.
Anyway, so after the surgery, Amy's like sitting there and you can kind of see the blood around her eyes.
Not a lot though. Like, it was not what does it say? Crying tears of blood.
Yeah. I don't know how much your eyes bleed. I have no idea.
I can tell you in a horror movie they like gush, but
they gush blood. Yeah.
It's like,
this is okay. This was weird. The nurse comes in to see if Amy wants anything to eat, right? But did you notice that there's this part where the nurse is like a foot away from Brian, and he puts on his glasses and gets like way too close to her face, like bends down to like look at her face, and then takes his glasses off.
I thought he was looking at her name tag or something.
But it looked so weird.
Yeah, it was awkward, but I don't know, because that was when she was offering snacks, right? And it was like pudding, what was it? Pudding, something else, or chips. I can't remember.
Pudding, applesauce, or chips.
Yeah, and she's like, chips. So maybe he was looking to see what kind of pudding. Also, I love baked Lays, which is what she got.
There was nothing in her hand, though.
No.
You like baked Lays?
Oh my God, baked Lays are the best. They're so salty.
Ew, you nasty.
You don't like baked Lays?
Baked Lays are like if you're starving on a desert island, maybe.
Okay, baked Lays would probably make my top 5 chip.
That's disgusting.
No, they're so good. They're salty and they're
No, that's
crispy.
nasty.
They're so good. I like them without flavor, just the plain baked Lays. Yeah.
No, that doesn't even chart for me.
Really? No. Like
100%. I would
I
rather
was
have no chips, none, than a
okay.
plain Lay's.
Baked Lays. It's different.
I don't
Baked.
care.
Have you tried baked
Lay's and
Lays?
baked Lays. Yes, don't
I
like
feel like
them.
now
Want
I'm trying to like
flavor.
cult of baked Lays. Have you tried one? The first one's free.
No, I do like baked Cheetos, but
Wait, so what kind of chip do you get at Subway?
the Miss Vicky's, the jalapeno,
Oh, yeah. The
those
jalapeno
ones.
one?
Yeah,
Okay. See, I always get baked Lays, which is where I first had them. So random side shit. But
man.
I was like,
TMI.
I
Get it
know.
together, Summer.
No one wants to know this about me. I'm sorry. Not about everything else we talked about, but
No
no.
one wants to hear about your fucking Subway order.
It's like, no, just my chip order at Subway, people. I love baked Lays because when she brought them, I was like, oh my God, those are good chips. Like,
You
let's
nasty.
go.
Okay. All right.
Let's go.
So,
and then
this is
Brian
one
steals
part.
one.
This is another part that annoyed me.
Okay.
So, Amy opens her eyes for the first time and says, like, oh, I couldn't see very well, but I can tell that your hair is brown, is what she said to the nurse. And the nurse corrects her and is like, actually, my hair is black. But if you look at the shot, she has like caramel highlights in her hair.
Yeah.
So her hair is brown.
I feel like this is splitting hairs. It's like brown, black. She's doing pretty good.
She got the gist of it.
Yeah.
Why are you correcting this woman who literally had eye surgery?
Yeah, she didn't say
That's
your
such a
hair
small
is red.
hill to die on.
Yeah, but her eyes did look terrible. Like they were so red. I was like,
they were just like red. It was
like,
a lot.
Brother, I hate this so much. I did love
They look
Brian's
worse. Have you ever seen A Clockwork Orange?
Yes.
When they pry his eyes open.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like that painful.
I did not like this. I did not like this. I did love Brian stealing her chip though, and she's like, I may not be able to see, but I can hear. I was like, that.
Oh, okay. I didn't even catch that because I was so bored.
Because it reminded me of when Grandma had surgery and Grandpa stood up for like 3 hours with chips with like a saltine cracker in his hand in case she asked for it and was like, I'm here. I will give you this cracker. You just have to ask. And that's what this reminded me of Brian just standing expectantly. Like he could have given her the bag of chips. Chips are not hard to eat. Like, to be fair, I could eat probably almost anything blindfolded because I just like to eat. But instead, he's holding the chip bag and giving her chips one at a time. And then he takes one and eats it. And Amy's like, I can't see, but I heard you do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's cute.
Yeah, I guess. So.
Also, his socks are hot pink.
They are.
To match his hot pink shoes.
Yeah. I mean.
Because I was looking for the same shoes.
Also, going back, why does Amy dress the way she does? Why did she go to the like pre-op appointment in like the shortest black dress I've ever seen in my life? Like when she sat down on that chair, it looked like if she hadn't been wearing shorts, whole vagina would have been out.
Yep. Her crystal cooter would have been all out.
So then we go to try on bridesmaids dresses,
which I hate.
Chris is waiting for. I thought they were pretty.
No, because in this I'm sorry. I need to just go off about this.
Go for it.
In the past episode, when she talked about the bridesmaids dresses, it was, I don't care. I just need you guys to go to your fittings because as long as it's the color, I want it to be y'all style. Right. And then they're all the same.
Yeah. That's like,
what happened?
Did, though. We all had matching dresses.
I didn't want y'all to have matching dresses. Annalisa and Catherine picked the same dress, and then you said, well, I'll do this because it's going to look weird if I don't have the same dress as those two. Did you just take your socks off?
Mind your business.
Anyway, no, but I didn't want y'all to have matching dresses, but that's how it worked because Annie and...
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
We were in 3 different...
dressing
rooms, and they all found one they liked.
Yeah.
And I sent Mom, because Mom was my person, I think.
Yeah.
Sent Mom to go get that for me.
Yeah, and then you
Or
were
you
like,
were
"What's
my
going?"
person. Were
I
you
think
my
I was your
person?
person. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
and
I don't know.
then
People are
it
throwing
was like,
dresses.
"Well, those two have the same one, so I guess I'll have to do the same, or it's going to
But
look
my
weird."
little ribbon I added really brought the whole
It
thing
really
together.
brought the whole thing together. The dresses were expensive to be as plain as they were, but
Were they really? I didn't pay for them.
they were like $190.
Oh, that's not too bad. Like in the
Is
grand scheme of how much weddings can cost, that's not bad.
Oh my god, I felt like
For
it was
off
too
the
much.
rack,
Yeah, for off the rack, I guess it's not
we
bad,
looked
but
cute. Get over it.
yeah, y'all did look cute. But I
We looked
thought
cute.
that we were gonna do different styles of dresses because I would have liked that, but instead we all did the same style. I'm like, that's fine, it's fine. But anyway, now you can talk about this thing because I don't know why our plans changed.
I don't know. So,
Anyway,
Chris
sorry
is
guys.
making a joke about Brian's attention span because he's waiting for Brian to call and tell him what happened with Amy, that Amy's out of surgery. I don't know if this is the middle of the night or super early in the morning that we're doing these dresses. I can't tell, but it's dark outside. Um, and then I thought the girls looked really pretty.
I
It's
did
like
too.
a lavendery color. Lily is wearing hers off shoulder, which is I
Which
think how you're supposed to wear it.
yeah, I loved that so much better on her.
It looked beautiful on her, but then Misty was wearing hers on shoulder, which just made it look like she didn't know how to wear a dress, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like it didn't look
and her
right.
tatas were
And
trying to fall out.
yeah, which it just needed to be fitted around
Yeah,
the top.
but
No
if
big
she's
deal.
got the straps wrong, that's could be why. If
Yeah.
because she just
Which I
kept
mean, maybe
folding
they're
it.
going to modify her straps. Because I
Maybe.
mean, like for my bridesmaids dresses, all of you, because you all had big boobs, so we ended up having to modify
Yeah.
all of the tops
Yeah.
of the dresses.
To make sure that nobody fell out.
Yeah, because you had like a halter top. Did you have the
Yeah.
halter top? I had like
I
one had
think.
a halter top, one ended up with like a crisscross in the back,
Yeah.
and then one ended up with just like two straps to cover their bra, which might have been you.
It may have been me. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you had two straps. Anyway, but then Brittany has just her white shirt underneath to adhere to her modesty standards. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
And the color, I will say the blue looked really pretty on Brittany.
I think it did.
And Brittany seems like she's the most on board with this dress. She's like, I modify everything. It's fine. I'm like, all right.
I liked how casual she was. She was just like, no, like, I don't have a problem. I can make anything modest to my standards. So it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
And I appreciated that rather than her throwing a fit for some reason. But I will say, I get the distinct impression that Lily does not like Brittany at all.
Starting to think that
I've heard
There's
some cattiness.
Yeah. There's a lot of cattywampus. Like, there's some stuff happening.
Mean girl talking going on from Lily towards Brittany.
Because, and I mean, once again, they cut it, so we don't know, but because then Lily's like, well, we know you're modest. Like, I'm not trying to be a hooker either. And she starts pulling up her dress. I'm like, I don't care if you're modest. Like, that doesn't mean that I have to be. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, unless Brittany said you have
Brittany
too much.
Say something?
Yeah. Because I don't think she would have. I don't think
she did.
No, I
don't think she did.
No, but now Lily is like, well, I'm not either. It's like, girl, just be you. Like,
okay, you have to keep in mind that like her sister-in-law is Amy.
Yeah.
So she's used to seeing skin. I think she's fine.
We just talked about the dress that literally had her crystal cooter popping out. So
literally,
like, it's fine.
I don't know if something's happening behind the scenes, but then again, I also think that if Brittany had said something rude, it would have been featured because they are trying to do this like, look how evil Brittany is thing for a couple episodes.
Yeah, but now they stopped doing that. Because I feel like
that's why I think she hasn't done anything.
Because this episode, I thought Brittany was really the hero. Like, I thought Brittany did a lot. And like, she was like, the dress is fine. Like, I'll make it work. Missy's the one who's like, I don't have enough boobs for this. And then she shades Chris and is like, you have enough boobs for this. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, which
like
is kind of like, I know that's their relationship, but that's what Chris is the most sensitive about.
Yeah.
So
I
maybe
was
let's
like,
not
let's not
do
make fun of
that.
our brother's biggest insecurity.
I
So,
don't know. I make fun of our brother a lot.
what's our brother's biggest insecurity for everyone listening? No, I'm just kidding.
His nipple hair.
Oh yeah, you do make fun of that a lot. You also threaten to pull
I
it out.
do. I do pull it out.
You're gonna get a phone call after
Now
this
when he
post.
sees me, if he knows he's seeing me, he shaves it.
That's so sad, our poor brother. What is
A
up with
lifetime of
brothers and
being
their
tortured.
boobs? Poor
I don't know.
Chris, self-conscious about
Well,
his
he's
boobs.
always
Our brother.
topless when he's at home or with us, so
Yeah, that's true. He never wears
whatever.
clothes. Yeah, it's weird.
But Chris gets the call from Brian that Amy is out of surgery. She's doing great.
Yeah,
And so he decides to call Tammy and tell her. And Tammy's entire reaction is just, all right,
yeah.
which, okay. All right.
Which I feel like is the same reaction of, "Hey, I ordered an extra pizza. Do you want it?" Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That was happier. That
Yeah.
was happier right there.
Yeah. It's like,
It was just
okay,
like, all right. Okay.
that's
Well,
good. I did
I
love
just thought you
Chris
should know.
making a point, like, because Tammy didn't react enough to even react to. Like, I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't have a reaction to this. This is just who Tammy is, and there's nothing, no point in me talking about it. Because
Chris does say that um she's acting like she doesn't care, and that's a better reaction than it could have been, because he
yeah,
says he was half expecting to be cussed out. So Tammy is doing better.
right, sure,
That's what I'm giving her. And
that's
in her
good.
talking head, you literally just said, bless your heart.
It's like, yeah, bless your
Good for you.
heart.
Yeah. So in her talking head, Tammy says that she's glad that Amy did something that makes her feel better, and says that she wishes she could have gone to support her. And then something about her not being involved in Amy's wedding. So,
Which is your own
but you
choice.
could have
But
gone.
yeah, if you would have gone to
So,
the art show, if you would have reached out and apologized, like, a lot could, like, I don't want to react to Tammy because I don't think she's worth my time. But your
we
sister
literally
just
have a
had.
podcast.
That's true. I'm sorry. You're right. But like, she would have known that Amy was having surgery. And
Yeah.
Brian even said, he's like, the only thing that worries me is the anesthesia, which, to be fair,
I think that's what
is a
worries
concern.
most
Most
people.
people, yeah, it's like, what if you don't wake up? So you're telling me that there was a chance that your sister wasn't going to wake up from this surgery, and you didn't even think to call her then and be like, "Hey, I hope everything goes okay tomorrow."
Yeah.
Like we didn't even think about doing that. So you're just a terrible human being. I'm sorry, I can't give this
Yeah.
woman credit. And if she did do that, where's the footage? I need
I
receipts.
agree, because if they've already started making up, then we should have seen it. But
Hmm.
I could also see TLC holding all of this until the wedding.
Yeah, because I feel like now that we've had the surgery, and I don't know if anyone else knows this, but now I kind of want to go back. So Amy and Tammy are basically wearing the same clothes throughout their entire talking heads,
Yes,
right?
they are.
But in
Mhm.
all the past talking head moments, Amy's eye is wonky AF, like it always has been. But
Yeah, it's
and then
pre-surgery.
but this episode, when she was doing her talking head, her eye after the surgery was straight.
Yes.
So does that mean that they were photoshopping the past
I
parts?
don't think so.
Because
I wonder if they knew she was going to do something um like cosmetic, and so they made her do all of her talking head stuff before she got the surgery, threw her in the same clothes for after the talking, like
see, I
after
don't
the
know.
surgery.
I really wonder if they photoshopped him
You really
walking.
think TLC spent that much money photoshopping
Yeah, I think
all of Amy's talking head
I think
interviews?
they
No way.
they AI'd that to throw us off the
No.
scent. No, I really
No.
do. I
No.
really do.
It's like
Because now I'm
how
like, but I don't watch
people from
reality
Sister
show.
Wives have said that in talking heads, sometimes they have to wear pillows because they're talking about when they were pregnant. So this is different though,
Oh,
because I think that they just did it before and after. No big deal.
they just taped that eye over.
No. Stop. You're so stupid.
No, okay, I was really, because I was like, why is her eye straight now? I'm so confused because it was not straight
Yeah,
this
because
whole
now we
time.
get to see her post-surgery, which is
Yeah,
pretty cool. But her eyes are now, because this is like the day before the wedding, her eyes are
yes,
pointing inwards and not outwards. And she says that her stitches are starting to
yeah,
come out of one of the eyes. And she
yeah.
describes it as like a sand castle feeling. Like a sand castle is pushing its way out of her eye, which sounds awful.
But this is
Like my
also what you
contact is
get.
bothering me today, and it's all I can think about.
Like, but that's what you get when your doctor says 7 to 10 days.
Yeah. She's an
This is
adult.
this is on
She made her
you.
decision.
Also,
I agree.
I did love her progression of photos when her eyes are like super in and then they start moving slowly back. I was like, so they are moving,
They
but
are moving. They're the muscles
ugh.
relaxing, I guess. So it was pretty interesting. She also went and got her hair colored the day before the wedding.
This woman is all over the board.
This is why Kelly in like the last episode said only her.
Yeah.
Like only this woman would do this shit.
Yeah, because
Because
it's
who goes and gets their hair dyed? Like, what if something goes wrong?
yeah, what if you get a haircut and the woman's like, oops. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
Oops. Like,
Or
I don't
like
know.
something I don't know. I've never dyed my hair, so I don't know a lot about it.
Oh my
But it seems
God.
like I would do this like a couple of weeks before. I
Yeah,
don't
at
know. It
least
looks very vibrant though, and I know colors, like bright
vibrance,
colors,
yeah.
fade faster.
I
So
do love the
yeah,
pink.
that's
I
fine.
am shocked she did pink. I figured she would have done something
I
for
would
the
call that like
wedding them.
burgundy-y.
See, I thought it was
Like it's
very
just kind of
pink.
red.
That was like a
Oh, it looked
fuchsia-y
red to
color.
me.
See, I don't know.
Oh,
I thought it was fuchsia, but I watched it on my
I'm
phone,
sure it
so.
is. Yeah. So did no, I didn't. I'm a slide. Oh no.
But yeah,
I
so
watched it on the computer.
okay. See, I was just like, it's really pretty though. But yeah, I love she's dyeing her hair
It's
the
pretty.
day before.
It looks gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
And she
I love
says that go ahead.
no, I love the shadow roots, like the dark on top with the fade down. I love it all. I was like, this is beautiful.
You should do that. It'd be pretty.
I'm just gonna shave my head. If I'm ever gonna do something, that's what I'll do.
Stop. Shave your head. I will help you. So she sent out 60 invitations. She has 42 RSVPs. Brian wears his seatbelt completely wrong. Did
Why
you just
would you
notice
need a
that?
seatbelt? No, I didn't.
He has it on, right?
Yeah.
But then he has the left hand, like by the door, because he's driving, that it's under his arm.
Oh yeah, that's not right.
Not by his shoulder. It's underneath his armpit. It's not how you're supposed to do that.
Good news is we don't have a wreck, but
Yeah, I don't know what that would do to you. I don't know.
probably nothing
That would
good.
hurt.
Nothing
No.
good.
But everyone is arriving for the rehearsal. And then I think it's cute because Chris, Brittany, and Misty are like all decked out in Halloween for Amy, even though Amy has like no reaction to it.
Right. But
which I was kind of like, you can't realize that they did this for you.
yeah, we have to talk about before you go all that is that Amy finally puts on sunglasses to help her eyes. And I'm like, girl, I always have sunglasses.
You do.
Like,
Summer can't be outside without sunglasses.
I cannot. Even if we go out to eat, like if we go out, I have to go take the truck back today. So to our parents' house, which will probably be at 4 or 5 o'clock when it's starting to get dark. And I will still wear sunglasses because what if I'm out overnight and the sun comes up in the morning? I cannot live life without sunglasses.
She can't.
I was like, but I just love the whole, oh yeah, I could do that. I'm like, what are we doing? Everybody needs to wear sunglasses.
I never think about sunglasses.
Oh my God,
I do now.
Yeah, we have to
because
you can get cancer in your eye.
You can. If you didn't know that, you can.
Yeah, and blue eyes are more susceptible, people. Just FYI. And the only prevention is sunglasses.
Yeah, sunglasses.
So just FYI, there's a little PSA. We talked about whale tail and sunglasses.
And Subway. This
Subway.
is a mess.
we're all over. If we cut this down
Misty, I'm not cutting anything.
I did love, but we have to talk. Brittany's Halloween outfit showed off her figure, was super modest and super adorable. I would wear Brittany's outfit, and I never thought I would say that. Not the headscarf thing, because I don't love that. But I love the mixed print with the stripes and then the
She
prints.
looks cute.
I love how she's the one who made everybody do it. And I don't know why Amy didn't react because I was like, this is
She
adorable.
had no reaction at all.
No. And they look
And then
so cute.
they did. And I did like that Misty says that if Amy had asked them to do this, they would have bitched about it.
Yeah.
But they did it for her, which I thought that was kind of cute.
And they all did it because everyone's afraid of Brittany. Once again, going back to our fact that we think Brittany probably has bodies buried.
Oh yeah. That's our theory about her, is that she has a scary past. So Chris says he can't tell the difference because Amy is squinting because she can't open her eye all the way.
Yeah.
And then he makes a joke in the talking head about how we could get her a pirate outfit for the reception. And then Misty says, your ass will get blocked next.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh, then I'll get a moment of peace.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
But then he doesn't. I felt like the camera kind of lingered on his face because he said that. And it was clearly a joke, but his face kind of had this like, I probably shouldn't have joked like that. You know, like when those like, I don't really want to be blocked. I was just kidding, but.
True. Yeah. It would break his heart.
Because I just thought that it lingered just long enough for the smile to fade just a little bit to be like, I really don't want that. I don't want to get blocked. Yeah.
So the rest of the episode pretty much is the rehearsal. And we're trying to get these, and I'm not a parent. I'm not judging her parenting.
Me neither.
But I feel like these children are feral. Well, and she's trying to get them to do something. How old are they?
I don't know, but here's my issue with this whole part. They're toddlers. Nobody cares. Yeah, they are. Like, nobody, but they need to be here for the rehearsal. It's like, they're adorable. You're going to put them in tuxes and just let them go. And do not be dumb and actually put the ring on the pillow. Just let them go.
So, Gage at the time of the wedding was almost 5. And Glenn was like 3.
Yeah.
So they're little.
They are little boys. And I mean, we have, like, I know that you and I aren't parents, but we've said before, we're from a big family. Kids were just a part of our lives.
The screaming and the running around, you just ignore it.
Yeah.
Or at least in our family.
And
it just is what it is.
I don't know, because Amy seemed so stressed about them not being perfect kids. And it's like, they're children. And I don't know what our aunt was doing or what her niece was doing with them, but she could have had them on the phone somewhere and it's like, now you get to go run. But I also don't understand why we didn't shut the door to this room to be like, no, you're not going outside. Because I understand being stressed about the stairs. It's like, that's scary for little boys and things that you can throw over banisters. And that's a lot. So just shut the freaking door and be like, okay, we're all in here. And go lick a light switch. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. But, like, go have your fun, kids. Like, run around like psychos. It's fine. They're children. That's what they do.
Yeah, because Chris does point out that the task that Amy is wanting out of the children is not something that they're capable of doing with their current attention spans.
Right.
And I do agree with that.
I do too.
They're kids. And right now they've been it's because she says that her niece had them. They probably had to drive here. I don't even know. Hang on. Tangent.
She's squirreling again.
Okay, I'm looking up where Bardstown is compared to where I think they live, even though they don't live there.
Even though we don't think they live there. Kentucky. I know. The boys are so freaking cute, though. But I feel like Amy's stress skyrockets every time they're around and in public. And it's like
a 2-hour drive. So,
oh my God, yeah, these kids are insane.
These kids are ready to run around. That's what's happening.
Yeah. Like, at that point, that's just what happens.
But we also have episodes that we haven't gotten to on our rewatch when they're little bitty, and every time they do this sort of thing, Amy gets overwhelmed. Like when they act like this around her siblings, she gets just overwhelmed.
I feel like Amy has this, and I'm not a parent. I know we've said that multiple times, but Amy seems to feel like her family judges her based on her children's activities. And it's like, they shouldn't.
I think she thinks that.
Because, like, we have cousins. And, like, when I was a kid, you couldn't take Justin and Jeffrey together because Justin and Jeffrey would light something on fire. That was
Yeah.
just that's just what you did, but no
Same
one
like
ever.
with Tanner and Maddie.
Yeah,
You couldn't have
no.
them.
No, because it would be insane. But
Mhm.
no one judges you because, oh, those 2 are climbing a tree while Tanner's in a leg brace. Like,
Yeah.
you just kinda go with it and be like, "Well, that's somebody go and just
Make
observe."
sure they don't die.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Like, I don't
But
understand this. She seems like she wants them to be perfect, and that's not how kids are. Like,
no, they're just kids.
they're messy, they're dirty, they're loud, they're
They're
I
so
mean,
okay, they're in a new environment,
yeah.
surrounded by the people who love them the most.
Yeah, they're the most accepted they'll
Of
ever be.
course, they're gonna be acting insane.
Yeah. They've been in a car for 2 hours. We don't know what they
Mhm.
had to eat. Like, and then Amy's like, because it was stressing me out, Amy, like, "No, no, stop, stop." I'm like, "That's not helping." Like, I feel like
No,
I mean, and, I have cats, so sometimes if you kind of ignore the behavior a little bit, it will just run its course.
I agree with you. I think the door should have been shut. We
Yeah.
probably should have done every aspect of the rehearsal that didn't involve the kids,
Yeah.
and then maybe Amy comes back alone with the boys, with Kelly, or just lets Kelly do it
Well, and
with
that's
everyone else removed.
That's what else bothers me about this because I agree with Chris. I don't think the boys are capable of doing what she's asking them to do, which means that we should have bought another one of these blue or whatever dresses for somebody else to be like, okay, like my niece who's been watching the boys also has a dress that matches the bridesmaids, and her only job is to walk down the aisle with the boys.
I feel like if you're putting little kids in the wedding, you have to anticipate the possibility, if they're under a certain age, that they will not be able to perform on the day.
Yeah, no, because Graydon, I think
He
wore a
cried.
yeah, and he wore a brown shirt over his tux because he had a fever. Like, because
Yeah.
he
Poor kid.
literally just and he was wearing his full suit and had a brown T-shirts just
Yeah.
walking
I
down
wouldn't
the
have
aisle.
brought him if it were me,
No,
but
and I would have been fine with that, but literally, this is just they're adorable kids. At some point, it's kinda like doing a musical for kindergarten class. Nobody cares if they get the words right. They're just
no,
cute.
it's just about them being cute. It's
No,
just
they're gonna be adorable.
that's it.
Just let them get to to the front, however they get there.
And they don't need to stand up there either.
No,
You should
somebody
just
needs
have
to
a
take them
handler,
off.
which is, for
Yeah,
lack of a better word, a handler who then, if they're acting up, takes them out.
yeah,
They're
somebody
not going to remember this anyway.
who opens the door and is like, "Okay, guys, let's
Yeah.
we're done. You're
Now
done.
we're getting pulled.
You made your
Yeah.
appearance like Prince, and now you're out. That's it."
Yeah. I think that I think you're right. I think she expects the boys to act perfectly and then they don't because they're just little kids. And
Which
then she gets overwhelmed and then she
which
starts crying.
I don't understand
So,
because Misty has kids, Chris has kids, Amanda has kids. Did the girls not grow up with kids? Because I didn't see the boys. I mean, I think the children are feral. I agree with you. They are like Maddie and Tanner is probably the best way to put them. They are
yeah.
insane, but they're also
They just
just
feed off of
children.
each other.
Yeah,
They're
but
just children.
they're boys, and anyone in your family who's going to judge those kids, I mean,
I
it's
don't
like
think anyone in the family would judge them because
no,
I think Kelly is the one who points out, she's like, this building is full of people who know your kids. Any one of these people can jump in at any moment and help you with these kids if
yeah.
it comes to it on the day.
I hear that,
Any of
but I
them.
know Billy says the same thing when the uncle says something later. Is like, I'm just worried about the boys, and Billy's like,
We don't
that's
worry
not a
about the
concern.
boys.
No, it's like the
Yeah,
boys will be
it's fine.
fine because
Mm,
Billy is the one responsible for the ceremony, and he's got that. Kelly's responsible for the wedding. Somebody else will take the boys.
agreed. Like someone will take the boys. It's not a big deal.
I
Like
just,
we had our most recent funeral, we had one person staying in like the nursery room at the
yeah, our
church,
aunt,
and
yeah,
people were just taking the kids in there
random
and then would come
babies.
back. Yeah,
Yeah,
random babies.
I think Aunt Kyla said she had like 7 or 8. It was supposed to
Yeah,
be one, and
just
then it just
yeah,
snowballed.
it just spiraled
And like after the
because there's a
funeral,
lot of
there were
babies.
kids rolling in the aisles, and
That's
kids
just what
just
happens.
kids just do what they do. And I wish that she didn't feel self conscious. Like I would feel bad if one of our cousins were like, "I'm so sorry for the way the kids are acting." It's like, it's fine. They didn't knock over a casket. Like,
Right.
you know what I
And
mean?
like,
Like,
I think that there's an age that they could get to where an apology would be necessary
right, right.
if they're still behaving like this. But at the ages that they are, they're fine. Don't worry about
They're
it.
just
I mean, Gage is
boys.
kind of, I mean, he's 5.
Gage is
Kind of big,
pushing that. You know, like Gage is at
but
that
he
point
has a
where
3-year-old little brother
yeah, which
who's
he feeds
like
off
egging
of.
him on. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he gets to run around, so I can run around. And that's
Yeah. I just wouldn't worry about it. And I wish
no.
she didn't worry about it. Who
And she
cares? If the boys don't
cries.
get to be in your wedding, it doesn't.
No.
Like, I know that she wants them there. I know that. But like, we should have had some. We'll see what happens next week.
No.
I'm
But
hoping
like
she just takes time alone with the boys to teach them in this room without an audience and film crew.
yeah. But also like I understand like a groomsman, a flowerman, I get it. I 100% get it. Those are little kid jobs and she has little boys. But if the boys can't handle this, then why don't we have something with Brian? Like, you've seen those like where it's like I'm marrying your mom, but also I promise to be your stepdad for your life and blah blah
Yeah.
blah. They could do something like that with those boys. Like
Yeah.
something
I mean,
I
we'll
don't
see what
know.
happens. I think it'll all be fine.
I don't know why, and I'm not a parent. I need to stop saying that. I'm sure y'all know that by now, but
Are
I
you a
don't.
parent?
I'm not. I'm not a parent.
Oh my God.
I have
Then
4
why
kids,
are
but
you
I'm not a
talking
parent.
about it?
But I don't understand her crying. Like I understand the stress of being like I should be perfect, but your boys are fine. They're healthy. They're happy. They're energetic.
Mhm.
That is a blessing that a lot of people don't have. And if your family is judging them, then they're not the kind of people you need to be around.
Agreed. I agree with
And
that.
stop crying because it made me
Stop
like
crying.
stop
The
crying
end
and
of the
apologizing.
episode is literally Chris just saying that he doesn't know if Tammy's coming yet. And then we get the next week on.
Yeah, where
So,
Tammy shows up in the trailer.
yeah.
So it's like,
So
okay.
it's like season 8, episode 10, getting mercenal right now.
Mercenal?
Mercinal? Mercinal? Mercinal.
I have no idea what that word is. Mercenal? I don't know what that word means.
What is that? Let me Google it.
We're going to Google.
Word? No, it's not a word.
Oh, great.
Miracle, but that's not.
It's probably something
Either
Amy
I
says.
didn't read it right because it was 5:00 in the morning, or that's what it says. So getting mercenal right now.
Amy's new shirt.
It's an Amyism. All right. So then we get to see the wedding. Brian doesn't know how to put on a tux. We see Gage throwing a fit before the wedding, and then Tammy making her dun 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 appearance.
Which I hope she walks in and says she loves her sister and that she's beautiful and then just leaves.
I hope so, because right before the wedding, right before you walk down is not the time for the whole conversation.
No.
But her coming at all is a big sign and a big step. So.
Well, I didn't like Chris either in this part where he was making fun of Brian. Like, oh, he doesn't know how to put on a tux. It's like, how many people really know how to put on a tux?
No one.
Yeah. Like,
but I also get the vibe that maybe Chris doesn't like Brian.
Yeah.
So maybe he's looking for everything that he's like,
until he needs another
he made fun of him
trip.
this episode where he was like, oh, if his attention span lasts long enough, he'll remember to call me.
So rude. I mean,
it is, but
also same.
I don't know. I don't think he likes him.
Oh.
And that's fine with me because I don't think I like him.
Brian or Chris?
Brian.
Oh, I like Brian still.
We'll see. I got to do some research.
I think you and I are on completely opposite spectrums right now.
Like, I think we are.
You're a Tammy fan again. And
No, I did not say that. I never said I was a Tammy fan.
She's going to lose some weight and wear a large.
I'm just trying to be thoughtful.
Oh, okay.
Kind.
I'm not. But I don't care.
She didn't give me any reason to be upset with her in this episode. She will give me a reason again, and I'm sure I will just go off.
Next week you won't be on your period either, so it might be more like, nope.
Oh, God. I have PCOS. God only knows when this is going to stop.
That's true, hopefully. So. Oh, also something else we forgot to talk about, but I just want to mention, and it is about the episode, so, but go all the way back. When they were in the dress shop, Chris talks about how he has 4 sisters and a mom. So modesty was a thing. And I couldn't understand if he was saying like there wasn't any modesty in his household.
I think he's saying that
or
there is no modesty, and he was used to the talks
boobies,
about bras, the talks about periods, all that stuff.
which would make sense.
So I
But
think that that's what he was saying, is that he doesn't blush at that kind of stuff.
Okay, because I was like, what is he talking about? With that many women, there's no way it wasn't like, I have to poop. I know you're in the shower, but I don't care. Like,
Yeah. I personally feel like no man, regardless of whether or not they have sisters or not, has any right to even pretend to be uncomfortable with the conversation about periods.
no, I don't understand why. I mean, I remember being a kid and that was a whole thing, like how to hide your tampon and
Yep.
like sneak it out of the bathroom. And it was so
discreet.
embarrassing. And
Mhm.
I will say this next generation of girls is so much more positive and just like,
I'm so
oh,
glad.
yeah,
I'm glad that they're empowered, because
Yeah.
we
It's
used to
just a
have to hide
period.
that stuff. Like, you and mom had like a code word that you would write school supplies
Yeah.
on the list, like on the shopping list,
Yeah.
and then mom would know that you needed tampons.
Yep.
Uh,
I still keep
No.
my tampons in a old crayon box, like an old school
If dad
box.
asked me today if I had my period, I would say no.
You're just too embarrassed to talk about it.
I would just be like, I never have.
I've never what? No. No,
I'm also a virgin.
because I had a little girl yesterday at school and she said she missed Monday. I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry you missed. Is everything okay?" She's like, "Yeah, no, I just started my period, but I take off the first day." I was like,
Oh,
"Oh, okay." I was like, "Well, that's good. At least you got the day off." She's like, "Yeah." Like she just, and I was like, "Go off, queen." Like
I'm
I'm
glad.
glad you're just
Like, our little cousin is not afraid to talk to me about her period,
Oh yeah,
but I think she is
she
uncomfortable talking about it around her brothers. But I always try to be like, they don't get to be uncomfortable.
They're
Period.
just your brothers. They know. I don't know.
It doesn't matter that they outnumber you. They don't get the
Yeah.
right to be
And they
uncomfortable
outnumber
about
her
it.
by a lot.
They do.
By a
But
lot.
all right, well,
But
we will keep talking. So
yeah, I'm sorry.
somehow
Okay.
this is an hour 45 again.
This is the
Okay.
best episode ever.
It's terrible. Hopefully next week will be better, but I kind of doubt it, honestly.
Yeah. It'll
All
probably
right.
be the
Well,
same.
we'll see you guys next week.
All right. Bye.
Seasoned sisters, they're not quite a thing.